What the hell is the matter with me? I'm jealous of battle MCs with complacency issues and melodramatic tendencies. As if only LL can be bad and tender, and M's the most incendiary man of the century. Have I become desensitized to dissent? Maybe my innocence died a content diabetic with hypertension and a low potential to be influential. Even my sex life is inessential. Eventually all sensations will be simulated. I've already forgot what women taste like when they're naked. My idea of entertainment is pretending to be sane and listening to my internal infinite playlist. It isn't impatience that the only thing you have left to anticipate is your date of expiration. These dirty projections have no intention of paying attention. Clean energy gets expensively wasted, like penetration on a celibacy advocate who thinks gratification of self is cheapened abstinence. Rappers don't know how to sell multisyllabic hits. Janelle Monáe and Slate Bells are ghetto fabulous, while formerly intelligent storytellers are now babbling about how growth without development is happiness. Capitalism can't exist forever. Neither will the revolution that forces it to surrender. The inevitable is never irrevocable. The world doesn't begin and end with election results. We can't afford to collectively sulk when this color-coded culture buys misdirection in bulk. So long insensitive, nonsensical words. Hello sounding like mom slept with Bulworth. Type a colon followed by a 7 and smirk, like your boss wore a Guy Fawkes mask into work. Sarcasm's the only thing the starving class is allowed to arm itself with. Sorry, compassion. Supposedly you're worse than worshiping Charles Manson. I charge the masses that prefer to guard the mansions of being the most gargantuan Benedict Arnolds on the planet since that falling shard of glass impaled Tony Goldwyn at the end of Ghost. I don't care if that line is too irrelevant to gross. I'd rather reference Glenn Close roles than any of those Glenn Beck clones that make Ann Coulter look like Emily Post. The globe's not divided into friends and foes, the unconditionally loved and fundamentally loathed. Our similarities are so up against the rope, cinephobes don't even want to be middle of the road. So opinionated and unafraid of being pigeonholed, she hopes one side of her brain literally explodes. Juan's fiancé said, "Why commit political kamikaze missions when you can convince the paparazzi that grandma's a commie if she doesn't think fiscal Nazis and a fistful of anti-Islamic laws can fix the economy?" Don't get annoyed with her. It'll sound better coming out of Esther Chandler and Andrew Lloyd Webber. Avoid membership in any club that only remembers that you joined every other November. When one of these 21st century war veterans goes V for Vendetta, I bet they'll blame the Bedouins instead of media whores, beating horses deader than indentured servants that can't afford medicine. The debtors' prisons are back, but now when they let you out, you either get a ring and a Letterman's jacket, or a fake gold watch and a severance package. It's the greatest practical joke ever enacted.